Hi everyone, back again with another reaction video, and this one is for Hunger Games Catching Fire. So yeah, I wanted to get back on this pretty quickly. This is literally the day after I just started recording the first one. So yeah, I just want to start getting the ball rolling with this. I still haven't finished the first one in regards to like the editing, but I'm starting the process now, that's for sure. But even still, I wanted to get onto this, just kind of keep the flow going, and also, you know, I was intrigued to see more, even though I have already seen it. I just wanted to keep it going. So yeah, I'm intrigued to keep this going. And actually, what was the gap between like the first one and the second one? Like with the year it was released. Oh wow. So literally it was a year after and the second one came out. Oh wow. So they actually, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool actually. Huh. So yeah, literally like a year after they made this one, they made the second one. So that's pretty cool. They released the second one at least. Yeah. I wonder if they filmed it in kind of like one go, or very close to each other at least. Anyway, I'm gonna get into this straight up. As I kind of have mentioned in the first one that I really do like this one the most. But anyway, I'm gonna get into this one straight up, and let's see what it's like, eh? Let's see less of that over editing. This one is definitely slightly better in regards to the filmmaking, I think, for the most part. As I said, some of the handheld was good in the first one, but at times I think it was overused, and also the editing was too overdone, I think, for the most part. At least for me. Lionsgate changed their logo from the first one too. Like the first one had that big cog thing. Honestly, I kind of like the cog way. I think Lionsgate was the same company, right? The music is so good. I love the atmosphere it creates. It's so effective. It's like, where'd the handheld go? It's nice and smooth. It's very, yeah, cinematography is really nice in parts in this film. The color palette's quite distinct in this one too, I feel.
Turkey's on the way here. Crossed right in front of me like I wasn't even there.
How rude of them.
That's what happens. You spend. When's the tour leave?
Couple hours.
It's interesting, like it seems like their relationship still carried on, which is cool. It's nice to see like they didn't just part ways, I guess, even with what happened in the first one. Yeah, it's interesting that this character is very much caught in this issue of him or Peter for most of this series, really. Oh yeah, that's right.
You're okay.
I can't believe I killed a turkey. That's meant to be that cat from the first one, right? That she's like, I'll still cook you.
Hey, Mitch.
Oi, look who it is. Oh yeah, that's right. She goes somewhere so it doesn't pour on stuff of importance. My God.
Which is in an hour, so take a bath, Hamish.
I just did.
The stuff. Looky here.
I have a problem, Miss Everdeen. A problem that began the moment you revealed those poison berries in the arena. If that game maker
Catalyst.
said that Crane had it.
It's interesting that started it off, because there was also the part with Rue as well, and how they started writing after she did that whole thing with her when she died. She did that little sign thing. That also was like, I think, quite a big event. So I don't think it was just that, but granted that probably did really set things off as well.
Impressive. Truly. You convinced the people in the capital. Unfortunately, not everyone in the districts fell for it. I mean, you can't know to prevent them from doing the same. What is to prevent, say, an uprising that can lead to revolution?
Which is exactly what happens.
Action of time, the whole system collapses.
It must be a fragile system if it can be brought down by just a few berries.
Yes, it is indeed. But not in the way...
Convince them.
No. Convince me. for you, Miss Everdeen.
Yeah, it's just one of many he gives you. He's quite generous with those. Because doesn't he, like, when they drop the bombs, at some point he dumps a bunch of them down somewhere? It's his, like, signature.
Was made here. You'll get used to the smell.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like roses. Like the showers in the Capitol.
Yeah.
Ready to work?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Hey, look who it is.
You're excited. You're in love. Big smiles for the camera in 3.
Yeah, it's like for a film, not in real, not in reality.
On fire.
Quite the interesting cameraman. Well, they start off great doing that.
Ahem. Anyone at home?
Yeah, they played that quite well.
25 yards, to be exact.
Fantastic. We'll be checking in with both of you throughout the victory tour. Thank you so much, Captain.
She can only stay in character for so long.
In 10.
It was nice acting.
You too.
I can kind of, I mean, I think we all can kind of relate to that. Like, you can only stay in a certain mask or whatever for so long, you know? And then, like, you just can't hold it anymore. You got to kind of come back. Otherwise, it just wears on you, I would say.
My 2 victors. It all needs to be
Fabulous.
exactly.
There he is.
I said, enjoy it, Katniss. You've earned it. By killing people.
Uh-huh. This is an interesting sneak peek she gets here. Oh no, wait, no, not yet. I think later on she sees like all the riots and stuff caused from, you know, this these acts that have happened. That's really cool. It's a cool looking room.
The way the whole friend thing works is you have to tell each other the deep stuff.
The deep stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, like what?
Like, what's your favorite color?
Well, now you've stepped over the line. What's yours?
Orange.
Like Effie's hair?
No. Not that orange. More like a sunset kind.
I like how that comes back later too. That particular, like, orange that he likes. Haha. There's your pin. Yeah, it's much more, like, under, like, control, military control now.
This is not very festive. The mayor will make some introductory remarks.
They got, like, guns too. Like, I remember in the first one they had those stick things. Like, they didn't have guns. So this is like a real big jump from the first one.
For 11, that's Thresh and Rue.
Ooh.
Here,
Those two had quite a big impact on Katniss as well, especially Rue, but even Thresh protecting her in that one time.
he put down the cards.
It shows that also, like, I don't know if this happens, I'm guessing this happens quite a bit, like the actual victors go on tour. It is a thing not just even for Katniss and Peter, but this is the case for a lot of the tributes, is they kind of go on tour. So it kind of shows that this Hunger Games thing isn't just a thing that happens once a year. It's a thing that keeps coming up. And that's to kind of, I guess, keep putting in that fear or putting in that sense of control. It keeps them in their place, I guess, which is messed up.
Way can make up for your loss. We'd like to donate 1 month of our winnings to the families of the tributes every year for the rest of our lives.
Wow.
Oh, shit. Can you do that?
He can't, but he did.
I did know Rue.
Mm.
She wasn't just my ally, she was my friend. And I couldn't save her. I'm sorry.
Wow. They go for the one that started it, huh? Damn. Gotta say, good start to the tour. Damn. She did really give a great speech, though. Really got the emotion going.
Life becomes theirs. From now on, your job is to be a distraction, so people forget what the real problems are.
So what do we do?
Yeah,
You're
that's
gonna
another
smile.
way of looking at it too.
You're gonna read the cards that Effie gives you.
But also that distraction brings in a level of... There is a slight underlying level of fear there and control as well.
Serving a common purpose.
Thank you.
One day, I'm gonna volunteer, just like you did.
Oh, man, what the hell? Did that actually happen? I actually wonder this. Did that actually happen, or did she just completely dream all of that? Lying the same way with him as she did when they were in that cave.
Tell us what you really think! Panem today, Panem tomorrow, Panem forever.
Yeah, he's believing it, alright. He's believing that they're talking shit.
It's lovely, darling. When did you start wearing it like that?
Everyone at school wears it like this now, Grandpa.
Ho ho. Katniss has been quite the influence, huh?
Instead of being in love, you two sound like you're reciting from a drilling manual.
You try reading that stuff, Effie, right?
Married.
Ooh.
That's not helping.
Huh?
I'm serious.
For two star-crossed lovers. That's beautiful. Beautiful.
This guy's like, oh my god. It's like outside of District 12, he's not her partner, basically, it seems like.
This is all for you.
It's cozy.
Attitude.
Yeah, I don't think she has to be just worried about Katniss now. I think it's Peter too. He's kind of having enough. He just goes pats it.
I'm gone.
It's such a stark difference once again between like the districts and then the capital. It's absurd. It's kind of like modern society still in a way of like between celebrities, or it seems like the celebrities world versus, you know, just average everyday people. Curtains.
What's this?
It's for when you're full.
It makes you sick. So you can go on eating.
How else could you taste everything?
Wow, that's a great idea.
It's time for a dance.
That was a good way to get out of that bind.
People are starving in 12. Here they're just throwing it out to stuff more in.
Yeah, it's very unbalanced, that's for sure. And I'd say a good part of this is most of these people that are here, or maybe not most, but a good chunk of these people, it's just that they're lucky that they were born into this. You could have been just as one unlucky bastard and been born in 12. A big part of it is just that you were lucky to be born here, which I don't really see that as fair. You didn't choose which one to be in, right?
Pizza!
Here we go. Good old Seymour Hoffman. It's unfortunate he's left us, because he was an incredible actor, but it is what it is, eh?
It's a little overwhelming.
It's appalling. Still, if you abandon your moral judgment, it can be fun.
Abandon a moral judgment.
Why?
Ambition.
Kind of a cool way how they're filming this. How it's kind of just like going around them like this dance almost. It's kind of cool.
You only mean to scare us.
Well, maybe it was you who inspired me to come back.
Yeah, she did make him mean something.
We'll meet again.
Katniss.
Indeed you will. Yeah, looks like he's looking directly at him. Look at that. Is that blood? Interesting, so he's got something wrong with him too. I always kind of wondered, I was like, what was the deal with that? Huh. Not good. Just shakes his head. That's a cool shot too. It's showing like the speed they're going in the way, like the snow's kind of getting caught in it. It's kind of neat looking. This is when she sees the changes that are going on right now and this kind of uprising that's going on. The fire that she's kind of started. Which I think inevitably it was going to happen anyway, but she just speeded up that process.
She just wants to save her own skin. It's as simple as that.
I think that's true.
I think it's kind of true as well. That I don't think she really signed up for this to happen. But that being said, as I say, I think this is going to happen no matter what. Sometimes things happen like that where change happens and we don't really intend it in that way. You know, like certain cures for diseases and stuff. And what was it, penicillin? That just happened. I feel like this is kind of a similar thing, just on a human moralistic or just a revolutionary change. Sometimes it happens unintentionally, but it is going to happen.
Be eliminated.
I agree she should die, but in the right way. At the right time.
I like how he really plays along with this really well.
About that, what kind of dress is she going to wear? Floggings? What's the cake going to look like? Executions? Who's going to be there? Fear. Blanket coverage. Shove it in their faces. Show them that she is one of us now.
It's insane what he's saying there. I think he's kind of buying time as well, in a way. And also setting up the next thing he wants to do as well, which is do the tributes Hunger Games.
Berries and they ran it and died like I was supposed to, then everything would be back to normal and everyone would be safe.
Safe for what? To starve? Work like slaves? Send their kids to the reaping? You haven't heard people, Katniss.
See, it's this whole thing of change is going to be hard. And like Katniss is like very much afraid of what can happen now. But I think at the end of the day, I think this change is necessary. Even if it's going to be a lot of even war and suffering, I think in the long run it could end up being better. This is basically like martial law almost now. Ooh. They got the guns ready to go too. Like they're hanging on to them.
Commander Threat, welcome to District 12.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too. This is insane. Just fucking destroying most of people's shit. Imagine being one of these soldiers too. To be able to have the, you know, the mindset to be able to do that would be quite insane. He goes after the commander, dude. Oh my god. Lucky he just doesn't get killed right there and then. She knows that scream. Huh. Oh, he got her too.
It's the firing squad. Excellent idea. I don't care who she is. Clear the square!
Right in his face. Made him jump too.
Anyone out after dark will be shot on sight!
I gotta say, he's a good actor. I'll give him that.
Really easy. Up.
He can barely move. That's insane. Oh, of course. Yeah, is that blood? Jeez. Just dripping down. That is a thing though sometimes in history, right? Some people have been just whipped to death. That's insane.
Hey, Catnip.
That's his nickname for her, is it? Catnip.
If you want to get some rest, I can look after him for a while.
Man, what a stand-up dude this guy is.
How can we live like this? How can anybody live like this?
Yeah, it's a bloody wonder.
It's back to you and Mom. I don't want you to get hurt.
You don't have to protect me. Or Mom. We're with you.
That's kind of a beautiful thing she said there too. Because she feels like it's like her responsibility. But they're making it seem like it's not just yours, it's everyone's responsibility. It's hers, it's her mum's, it's Katniss's.
Of her, they all think they're invincible. Whatever game you think you're playing, those out there are not playing it with you.
There's a way we can still win.
I think this is his plan all along, this idea that he's coming up with now.
Of tributes, are to be reaped from the existing pool of victors in each district. Keeping day,
Damn.
regardless of age, state of health, or situation.
It's like, fuck this. God damn it, I've already had my time. I need to make me do it again. It's smart though. I will say on the Capitals, on the, what do you call? In the Capitals' way of control, that's bloody brilliant. I'll tell you what. Put fear even into the show that even those people can't give them that much hope.
Come on, Hamish. Nobody decent ever wins the game.
Nobody ever wins the games, period.
Hmm.
There are survivors.
Hmm.
There's no winners.
We have to do whatever it takes to save him.
They just... Katniss said the same thing, and Peter said the same thing. They're all just wanting to sacrifice their lives to the other one. And then the bowl's hilarious that they still use this massive bowl, and it's only got a few. Literally just 3 people in it.
Come, welcome, as we celebrate the 70th.
I wonder if they're actual alive butterflies. I mean, not alive, but they used to be real butterflies, and they were just stuck onto a dress. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, so many to choose from.
Tribute from District 12.
Ah, you gotta do all the build-up? Oh, so come on, just...
Wonderful.
There you go. Yeah. Even she
And
can't
now
hold
for
it.
the
Yeah, she's barely holding it together.
I volunteer as tribute. No, I can't let you do
Go.
that. Can't stop me. Peter, let go.
Oh. Yep, there we go. He's back in it.
Very well. The tributes from District.
I get to say goodbye.
New plan, straight to the train.
No, I have to say goodbye. Goodbye.
Damn, that's all you get. That's even setting her off more.
I've had a thought.
You don't say.
Huh.
Katniss has her gold Mockingjay pin.
This is hilarious in a sense, like she changes costume so much. And the thing she's wearing now looks like a cupcake. You know the cupcake things?
A token. Show them we are a team.
This actually becomes quite significant.
Some allies.
Okay. I think that if we...
Whoop, you're not the problem.
No.
Yeah.
Look, had them filed in the fangs so she could rip people's throats out.
She's committed, I'll give her
Far
that.
out.
Why?
This one looks better. This costume is cool. And the way the fire looks, it actually looks significantly better. The CG like improved dramatically in this one. Legit, like the CG actually still looks good today. In this one, they really upped their game in regards to special effects with this one. Because that was kind of one of the slight issues in the first one. This one's just awesome.
What did you do with all your wealth anyway?
I haven't dealt in anything as common as money in years.
Well, then how do people pay for the pleasure of your company?
Huh. Just roasting each other. She does the move this time. That's kind of cool. Oh, they got the drums out this time. I think last time they did this too, it was in night time as well. It was darker. It was not this time of day. Haha, there it is. So much better. It looks pretty cool. And the way it kind of like slowly goes down too. There's no fear in them too this time. It's really interesting. I remember the first one, she looked just like... That's actually quite a huge shift in her character from the first one, when you think about it actually.
This is Cedar and Chaff from District 11.
This guy's straight in. See your face.
It's are crazy.
No, not all of them. He's a good guy. Carry on.
Is he saying carry on to the soldier? It's hilarious. Oh yeah, token of crazy tributes.
Master is such an idiot. District 7. Unzip.
Look at Hamish's face. He's like, okay. Winks at me.
Let's do it again sometime.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Today's about making allies.
Oh, that's one of the ones that hides.
So far, I'm not overwhelmed by our choices.
Yeah, what a great choice. Double kill. Oh yeah, this is the wild one with the teeth. That's more like it.
Plutarch.
Force field.
Next to him.
Force field.
It's funny, he's looking under his glasses. I guess they're like close vision glasses. I think this is the first time I saw this actor in a movie, and I think he's great. I've seen him in other stuff after this, but I think he's cool.
It's beautiful. I saw you volunteer for that young girl. It was really brave.
Oh, this is sweet how she's like, no, you're the brave one.
Do you want to try with me? Okay.
Oh, this is cool. This is when she kicks ass with this damn bow. She put it on veteran difficulty. Headshot. That's a really cool training thing though. It's awesome, like hologram type of thing. Ooh, almost got stabbed by that trident. Good stuff.
The tributes want you as an ally.
Well, I saw her shoot.
Showing off. That's when it worked. Or you could say just doing what you do best. It's not so much showing off, it's just showing what you're good at, right? Showing your strengths, and that's what brings people to you, right? Oh, this is interesting. To show off their skills, they don't even try. They just mess with them.
District 12.
Last but not least, I would have been curious to see what their ratings would have been. Use his cake decorating skills here. Oh, here we go. Yo, dude. They're like, ah. Huh. He's like, I'll be damned.
Brightest stars will vie for the ultimate crown. Tonight we'll be there.
It's like they're there for like a talent show or something. You know those like talent shows? But it's like, hey, your talent is, can you kill this person?
But one. What a night. Let's hear it.
That's so exciting!
Changing from sad to like that is just madness.
President Snow insisted, but I made a few alterations.
You two made the games a family affair.
This is when he gets his ass killed, I think. The stylist from doing this. It was cool what he did, but man, I think you got yourself done in for that.
God, does anybody actually believe this?
Under the circumstances.
Apparently everybody.
She is very good.
These victors are
The years. I don't know who we will miss more. You or your brain.
The Court of Quell were written into law by men. Certainly it can be unwritten.
Yes. Interesting concept. But I see no tears in Joanna's eyes. Joanna, you are angry. Tell me why.
Well, yes, I'm angry. You know, But now you want to kill me again. Well, you know what?
All right then.
He's getting beaten down this time.
And very emotional night for all of us. Wouldn't you say?
Oh, don't go crying on me now, Caesar.
I can't make any promises, you know me.
But you know I wouldn't believe you even if you did.
I love her! The girl on fire, so cheeky.
Yeah, she's gotten used to the stage now. I remember the first time she was really just, whoa.
You would have worn on that day, yes or no?
Yes, President Snow thought everyone would want to see it.
The President Snow, as usual, was right. Was he not, folks?
So he had to say that too, because he'd probably get himself killed. I mean, it sounded like he wanted to say it anyway, but still. Here we go. Much better effects. Once again, much better.
It's a bird, it's like a...
It's almost kind of like a phoenix in a way. I know it's not, it's a mockingjay, but it's got that symbolism of a phoenix. Actually, that's really interesting, the symbolism of that, because like a phoenix, the mythology of it is like once it's old and done, it burns up into something new again. It's reborn. Same thing you could think about what's been going on with the government system here, is it's been so worn down, it's so old and decrepit that it's time for a change. And this is that change, and it's becoming something new again. I don't know if that's kind of what they were getting out of it, but that's a really... I just kind of thought of that now, which is kind of cool.
Self this time, hasn't he? What theatricality? Sit down.
He's like, well, that guy's dead.
We've been luckier than most. I wouldn't have any regrets at all.
He's like, oh, should I say this? Shit.
If it weren't for what? What?
If it weren't for the baby.
Hey, there it is.
All right.
You know, actually, I do like in this one, I just realized that they actually show more of the interviews this time through, like with different characters. In the last one, they kind of just brushed over everyone except for these two characters, Peter and Katniss. But yeah, in this one, you showed Joanna, it showed Beetee, it showed a few of them, which was kind of cool, I think. It's better, I think, in a way, that they showed some different characters. I guess as well, because they are actually some of the good characters as well, or are on Katniss's side in a sense.
Calm down. This is news to all of us.
Ooh. He's like, good stuff. Ooh, now everyone's against it. Like, yo, she's got a baby in her and they're gonna fight.
This is news
Ooh, this is when things really get interesting when they do this.
What we do about this? What's...
He's like, look, he doesn't know what to say now. That made some changes, didn't it?
Baby bomb was a stroke of genius. Unfortunately, games are still on. This is goodbye for now.
Yeah, legit. The media will come up with some distractions and people will forget all about it.
Any last advice?
Stay alive.
Oh, thanks for the tip. I bet he said the exact same thing.
Katniss, when you're in the arena,
This is a code word.
remember who the real enemy is.
The more she reveals her true self.
As long as it ends with her picture in the sky and the sound of cannon.
And it shall.
It better.
Let's watch her get her hands dirty first.
He plays this well. Plays this trick up amazingly to Snow. This time she's not as scared. Interesting how things change, huh? Between the first one and the second one. I wonder if it was planned this way too, for him to get messed up right in front of her. I imagine it was. Unfortunately, this is the a streaming version, so it doesn't actually, the aspect ratio doesn't change. Oh wait, it does! Oh, I swear one other time it didn't. Oh, that's sick. Never mind. You ready for this moment, folks? After this, you watch this. I love this. This was a brilliant choice to go to like an IMAX kind of format. Or like a wider screen format, whatever it's called. Look at that. So good. That's brilliant. I don't think I recognized that when I saw it in theaters. I wasn't so adept to noticing filmmaking techniques, but probably on some level I felt it, that emotion's much more boom in the moment. It shows the characters are switched on.
4, 3.
There's the bow. Ooh, you're gonna go for it? This time she's changing things up. No running this time. It's literally just a race. Oh, lucky. Oh. See, they know how good she is with a bow, so they're not messing around now. Just realized Phoenix like Aquaman with that damn trident. They're getting the steaminess from this environment pretty quick.
Peter, no!
Damn, force field. Instead of a fire, it's a force field.
You're dead. Your heart stopped.
It's okay.
Oh, this is kind of cool. The way they kick the music in too. Ah, you can kind of see it in between the clouds there. You can kind of see the force field. I don't remember any of these particular characters. Hey, look who's here. Rescue from Hamish. Oh, don't have to worry about water now. That problem's basically solved. Here we go. I think this is the fog stuff, isn't it? She's like, this goddamn racket? Shit. That comes in handy for later, that's for damn sure. Wait. It wakes up everyone's just finished. Yeah, she's like sweating. Must be ridiculously humid. Hey, here we go. Here's that fog I was speaking of. Yo, that's messed up. Just from that, she barely touched it and it's like... Good lord. It's a cool tracking shot. Get up now! Ooh. Damn, man, look at him, he's gotten messed up. Damn.
Peter!
Ooh, look at him.
I can't carry him. Peter, please. Peter, please stand up. We have to go.
Wow.
Peter, please.
This is crazy, she's just... That's it. What a sacrifice.
Finnick!
Wow.
Finnick, we have to go. We have to get out of here.
That fog's taking its time now. Cinema sins would be going on at this. Luckily there's a hill. Ooh. Oh. Look at that stuff. This is interesting. Like, was this just chance that like it just stopped at this point? Or did what's his name stop it? What do you call the game maker guy? Or is it because they're near water? Yeah, it just seems quite a coincidence that it stopped right there. You lucky buggers. Man, I wonder what that feels like. Oh. Look at that, they made like a cup.
I'm sorry about Mags.
She was never gonna make it. So...
Can you imagine if she was like the last survivor? Huh. Now we've got a new friend. Looky here. Man, the CG is so much better. Like, look at that. Remember those damn wolves in the last one? Or what the hell they were? Pit bulls? These things look so much better. Unless they're not CG, maybe partly they're practical. I don't think so though. Nah, I think they are CG, but it's damn good CG. It's much better than... Basically, on a technical level, this one is just significantly better. As I said, I wish they did have a little bit of handheld still, like in that first one. At times that did work quite well.
Peter.
Yeah.
Walk over here slowly.
This jump scare's pretty good. I Lucky buggers, luckily they're in water. But although this is not enough water for it to hold them back.
Get to the beach.
Oh. Go. Go! Go! Wait. Oh, he's trying. Wow. Wait. Oh, nice. Yo, she's like an elf in the damn Lord of the Rings films. Go! No! Oh, here we go. Nearly takes her face off. There we go. Damn. Man, look at him go. He's holding that.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Shh.
This is when the orange comes into it again.
Look at that. It's incredible, isn't it?
Next time, they're like. It looks like the safest place to be on this in this arena is the cornucopia.
Sacrificed herself?
Look like it.
That doesn't make any sense.
The tides are changing. The winds of change.
That's new.
Hey. You see, it just messes people up like a bloody... Anything that's outside of this center area, you're screwed. Look at that. Love the way it kind of goes like that. Yeah, it's cool. Cool.
Joanna?
They're like, what's going on here?
Guess we have more allies.
Until that's only yous left. That's probably what she's thinking.
Deep into the jungle where I thought it was going to be safe.
Nah.
That's when the rain started.
Damn, look at her.
I thought it was water.
Yeah, it wasn't so crazy after all.
Midnight.
Strikes where?
That big tree.
Good.
He's got an idea.
Doesn't matter. As long as you steer clear whichever sector's active, we'll be safe.
Yeah, relatively speaking.
Wow. Right, he's done. Just like that. Oh. Damn, she went after him. Oh, here we go. This is when they do this. That. Like, how the hell? That's some strength in him.
Okay, that's enough. Let's see how they tell time now.
I wonder if what's his name, Snow, got suspicious at all when he said, "Oh, that's enough," once she fell in. If he was watching at that point. He's like, hey, why did he stop there? That's a cool shot with the sun just really beaming in the back there.
You're on the beach.
So what do? We hunt him down?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like a trip, this bit. Like a psychedelic trip.
How do you think they got that sound? Jabber Jay's copy.
Something's going amiss here.
It's okay. They're gone. The hour's gone. The hour's
Whoa,
up.
that was an hour it was like that? Jeez.
Thing to hers. Forget the districts. There would be riots in the damn capital.
Oh yeah, this is...
Hey, how does that sound, Snow? What if we set your backyard on fire? Can't hurt me. There's no one left that I love.
Damn.
Get you some water.
Just giving him the middle finger. Fuck you, Stowe. Huh. Grabbed one of her arrows to get her attention.
Prior to midnight, we then run this wire from the tree to the water. Anyone in the water or on the damp sand will be electrocuted.
Boom, just like that. Just how he won his last games.
Burn up.
Because I invented it. I assure you it won't burn up.
I think it's on his glasses, actually. The wire's like wrapped around on the back part. It's kind of cool. I don't know how comfortable that would be, but hey.
I think we need to go.
This plan's gonna work.
Yeah, but then what?
If you die, and I live, I'd have nothing.
I need you.
Huh. She's really caught in a weird situation, isn't she? Stuck between him and this other guy. She doesn't know what to do.
She is preparing to fight.
That's our girl.
Yeah, she is preparing to fight, but not the way you think. And he knows she's preparing to fight, but not the way the President Snow thinks. Ha. Actually, it makes sense in this one that the hologram thing would work, but in the first one, how did the hologram thing work? Because like the dome is kind of like that. I guess they can make a screen out of it. But in the first one, they didn't have a dome, so I don't know how that actually the screen even came up, like on in the sky or whatever like that.
Unspool it carefully. Make sure the entire coil is in the water. You understand? Then head to the tree at the 2 o'clock sector. We'll meet you there.
I'm gonna go with him as a guard.
No. You're staying here to protect me.
Ah, split them up. That's the trick.
It's his plan. We all agreed to it.
Is there a problem here? Excellent question.
I wonder why they actually did do this. I guess because they were worried that they would just run off. So they keep them two separate. The vocals in that part kind of remind me of Assassin's Creed actually a little bit.
Crying is not how I want to go.
There's something.
And this is when she does this. Just waiting for the opportunity to do this. No, she doesn't know who to trust. And she didn't call out Katniss's name. Interesting.
Beauty.
It was right near the... yeah. Oh, so he was trying to break it. I see. I didn't actually have I don't think I have caught on to that somehow. Like, so he was actually trying to stick that into the force field, so when it would go off, it would break it.
Katniss, where are you?
Hey, he's like, yes, do it. He's like, got the oh shit moment.
Katniss. Remember who the real enemy is.
Ah, that's like a code word. She's like, wait a minute, what? Here we go. She's like, idea. Yep.
Katniss, get away from that tree!
President's like, oh fuck, what is going on? She let it fly, alright.
Let it fly, Miss Everdeen. Let it fly.
Nice. Guess remember she did that earlier when she shot the dome.
It's not possible. Heavens be!
Now he realizes he ain't there.
We've lost power.
He gone. Well, he told him to make himself comfortable while I just pack myself up and leave. Just didn't add that bit.
We'll toast when it's done. In the meantime, make yourself comfortable.
Oh, look what you did. Good stuff. That's a cool looking shot where the light rays are just coming down like that. Like she doesn't get taken out by the debris. They're pretty sneaky to get her out like this. Back to the other aspect ratio. I really like that. That's really cool. She has like no idea what the hell is going on. Kind of like us as audience members, actually. This is revealed really well. Because we still, like, if you haven't read the books, you still don't exactly know what the hell's going on. So it's a really good, like, revelation, I would say, in this movie.
There's no guarantee. Just tell her when.
Oh. Here we go. Didn't expect these three people in a room. No.
You in a syringe against the Capitol. See, this is why no one lets you make the plans. He still has his tracker in his arm. Joanna cut yours out.
Where is he?
Now that makes sense. That's why she took a hack out of my arm. Now she's like, oh god, I'm confused again when she sees him.
You've just been asleep for a few days.
Are we home?
What home?
So's your mother. I got him out in time.
Got them out.
This is a great reveal too.
They're not in 12?
Mm.
There is no District 12. It's all gone.
Whew. Yeah, here comes this shot. I love this. Last shot. That's cool. Just looks dead into the camera. Awesome. Yeah. So great. I love that kind of logo thing too. How it like burns into view. That's great, man. I still think this is the best one out of all the Hunger Games movies. But anyway, I'm gonna do my list. Oh, I love that they used a Coldplay song at the end here too.
Some saw the sun.
It actually kind of matches quite well with what happened too. So yeah, I'm gonna do my list, and yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back, and this is better than last time. I found much more things to appreciate, kind of like the first one as well. So I wonder if the next one's going to be the case like that as well. If the next one I'm finding more things to appreciate than what I did the first time. But anyway, let's get into this one. So first and foremost, actually I want to quickly say too, this is in my in with the big leagues now. This is in my top 100 favorite films. So there you go. But anyway, let's get into this. So first and foremost, this one, as I said, I think cinematically this one is significantly better. Maybe not significantly, but it's definitely better than the first one. That's for damn sure. So let's get into this. So first and foremost, cinematography. I think the cinematography is really good. Just throughout the movie, it's just very well made. It's very competently done. It does make me wonder if the first one wasn't as kind of not so good as it was, if I would have even given this one a point. And I'm going to mention that later on as well. But it just really highlights, like, if you film a movie well, it does really help. So I think this movie was very well done in a sense of just, it was well shot for the most part. So I think it was worth a point for that. Number two is color palette. I liked how this movie looked in regards to like the colors. It had a certain vibrancy to it, but it also added to the tone in certain parts as well, especially that kind of blue hue they have, especially at night. It looks particularly nice. But yeah, I think the color palette's particularly nice as well. It looks nice, but also at the same time it does kind of work with the mood at times as well. So I think the color palette's particularly nice in this one. Next thing, number three is aspect ratio. I had to give it a point for this because I think I spoke about this in the first Hunger Games video. I spoke about it in this one, of course. And then I've also mentioned this, I think, in other videos. I love how they did that in this film. It's bloody brilliant how, like, when she was coming up out of the thing, the aspect ratio goes up. And it doesn't go back to letterbox until she's in that ship at the end, which I think was a brilliant choice to, like, make that stark difference between the Hunger Games stuff and the the arena stuff. Actually, that being said, let me check something. I wonder if in the scenes when I don't think they did do this, and maybe it was probably a good thing, but I wonder if they changed the aspect ratio when they went to like the President Snow stuff. You know what I mean? So like when like the Game Maker and stuff and Snow are talking, did they change the aspect ratio back, or did it always stay like that? Let me see. No, I don't think they did. I'm kind of glad they didn't, because that would have kind of been maybe a bit disorienting. And it's not only just that, it's also like the whole situation of, it's even tense for President Snow and also the Game Maker for different reasons. So the tension's gone way up, and that's what the idea also, I think, with the aspect ratio change. It's not just the arena idea, but it's also the fact that even the people that are outside it are still kind of involved in it, if that makes sense. So it actually makes sense that they kept the aspect ratio like that until the games was basically done or totaled, as what Katniss did. There was no winner this time. It was just, it got all fucked up. Everyone that survived was the winner, I guess.
Nobody ever wins the games, period. There are survivors. There's no winners.
Actually, I do really wonder what the media coverage would have been like when the shit hit the fan, honestly. That's, yeah, so there's my talk about the aspect ratio. Good stuff. Alright, next thing, number 4, CGI. This is another thing. I do wonder if the first one, CGI, wasn't as bad, if I would have even given this a point. Because it's just competently done. It's well done in this film. There's not really any issue I have with it where I go, ooh, that looks a bit dodgy. No, it looks particularly good throughout the whole film. Even the fire thing that they do, that looked particularly cool in this one. With her dress and the thing that she wears when they're coming up in the chariots. That looked particularly cool in this one. But man, it was not great in the first one. And it's interesting because I think it was only a year after the first film when they made that, this came out. So, yo, that's an improvement in CGI. It might have been also the budget was higher too. So that's how they were able to really make the CGI better. Either or, it's significantly better in this one. And I'm glad it is. So I'll give a point to that as well. Number 5, the acting. I think the acting is really good overall. Once again, really solid cast, and even the new additions in the cast, yeah, all great. So I think, yeah, awesome casting and performances. I'm just going to give 1 point though for just acting, but yeah, really good, solid performances. Number 6 is the music. Music's really great in this one too. It's different from the first one. There was slight differences in regards to what they did, but it was particularly still really good. I really did like the music in this one too. It really added to somewhat like the atmosphere. That's tempting actually. I wonder if I should even give a point to atmosphere. I won't this time, but I wouldn't be surprised if when I watch this again, which I will at some point, I'll probably even give a point to atmosphere. But anyway, it really did add to the atmosphere of the film. Tension, you know, yeah, and it really just fitted the film really well, I guess. So yeah, really solid music, sounded really good, really added to the atmosphere, all that. So solid soundtrack, I thought as well. Number 7 is the story. So the overall story is still really solid in the way it builds up, and the tension, the revelations. It's a really solid story. So yeah, props to the story as well. Number 8, the characters. As I said, once again, I really like the new additions here with the new characters as well, like Finnick and Beatty, all kind of pretty cool characters. So yeah, I really do like the characters still once again. Next thing, number 9, the tension. So there is some good tension even before the Hunger Games stuff happens with like the Capitol trying to stop the other districts from uprising and all that. So there was some good tension there. And then also Katniss not really wanting to do any of that stuff, doesn't want to get involved. She kind of just wanted to save her skin, but now she's caught in this whole thing. So that's really interesting. So, but yeah, I really do love the tension in this film. It's really solid. Next thing, number 10, the build-up. I kind of mentioned this already, saying like I like the story, but yeah, the build-up is really solid. I had to give that a point. But like, yeah, as I said, that just said like that slow build-up of like shit's getting really bad. We got to do something about it, and then that's when the game maker dude comes up with the idea of bringing a lot of the winners back in, and his idea was then to get Katniss out, which was smart, to start this uprising, I guess. So yeah, the build-up was really effective, I thought as well. Next thing, number 11, emotional impact, particularly that ending. It's really striking. Like even when she just shoots the thing, it's like, yo, that just happened. And then basically from that point to the end, there's a really great impact. So I had to give that point as well. Number 12, Revelation. So that adds to the emotional impact as well. But yeah, the revelation is really great. It really just kind of puts those dots all together. And even I finally realized that spear thing with the thing that was Beatty trying to break the barrier thing, the dome. And hey, Katniss did it. Where was I? Okay, so where was I? I had to do a battery change. So I was talking about like revelation, right? So I think I pretty much said everything I wanted to say. Like I realized also what Beatty was doing with that spear thing. And then also like with yeah, just the overall, like once that door opens, you see the game maker, Haymitch, and Finnick just in that room. So it's like, yo, okay, something's going on here. And so like, and you still don't know what's going on. And I really love that. Like they kind of really just, they do explain it, but like it really kind of settles in more in the next one. And that's what I love about this revelation. It doesn't completely, I think, spill the beans even still. There's still a lot of questions. And you feel like Katniss's character, and I really love that they didn't reveal this really at all throughout the film. They really just put you in Katniss's perspective to make the revelation even more striking. So I love that. I'm guessing that's probably how it was written in the book too. I don't know, I'm curious, is the books written in Katniss's perspective, like a first person kind of thing? Or I'm curious as one how the book's actually written. But anyway, moving on to the next thing. I guess maybe it wouldn't be because they have those capital scenes as well with the game maker and President Snow. Katniss doesn't know anything about that. So it probably would be written in the third person. But anyway, let's move on. All right, next thing, number 13, rewatchability. So there was some really good rewatch value in this one. I've watched this one a few times already. I remember when I saw it once in theaters, and then I think I saw it again in theaters. I can't remember, but I do remember seeing this movie multiple times and just liking it more and more. It's one of my favorites, honestly. One of my favorites in regards to like sequels. It actually, that gets me thinking, like, this is a really solid sequel. Like, it's better than the first one, I think. So, like, what do I have? Like, Aliens? But that being said, I like Alien as well. So they're equally as good for different reasons. So I can't even say that one. Terminator 2, I guess I could say, is another sequel I like. Yeah, see, like, there's not many that I can think of. Like, the sequel actually is better than the first. This is one of those. And it's kind of always been the case, I think, with this. But anyway, moving on to next thing. So yeah, really solid rewatchability, and yeah, just really like this film, as you can see. Moving on to number 14, the ending. So once again, great revelation. That last shot where she's like looking up like this, looking around and just looks directly into the lens. Love that. That was really effective. But yeah, just really solid ending, really striking, emotionally impactful, awesome. Last but not least, number 15, intrigued to see more. That was something when this movie was over, I was like, yo, what is going to happen now? So yeah, this is great. This is a really solid film. So 15 things I like about The Hunger Games Catching Fire. Please share your thoughts down in the comments below as well. I'd love to hear how keen you are to see the new one coming out as well this year. Tell me your thoughts on this film as well. Do you think it's better than the first one? I think most people would say that. But who knows, maybe you disagree, and I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below as well if you disagree. And tell me your thoughts on the video. Did you like it, not like it? And leave a like if you did as well, and subscribe as well. I'd very much appreciate that. And yeah, that's it for this video. Hope to catch you folks in the next one. Bye-bye.